What is up, guys? Sub-Zero here with another duel video, this time between myself and aka Ricky Paris, a good friend of mine. This duel pretty much started by me saying, hey man, I've been playing some Karakuris, Teleport-Karakuris recently, and they're broken, they're so good, they can beat any deck in the meta. He's like, no, they're pretty good, but they're not great. I mean, Mermails is still the best deck. I'm just like, no, I'm pretty sure that this deck can beat Mermails. And he's like, alright, let's go, man. Let's have a match. So I did, and I'm commentating it. This is a match, 2 out of 3. I'm only going to do one game at a time because it would be awful for me to put all of those in one video, or it'd have to be horribly sped up, and I don't want to be either of those. So if you don't know how this deck works, it pretty much just goes into Burrito, which is the level 8 Karakuri Synchro, and when he's summoned, you get a Karakuri from your deck. You can also get the Nichi, whatever his name is, Nisipachi, and when he switched to defense, you draw one from Burrito's effect, so you just keep drawing cards and synchroing, and it's really cool. That's the core to the deck. I love it, it's so great, and that's pretty much just all I'm doing this game, is getting Burritos. I don't think I even get a Bure this game, but you summon Nisipachi, Nisipachi's effect activates and it gets you to draw one from Burrito's effect, which is when a Karakuri monster's battle position is changed, you draw one card. Sadly, it's only once per turn, so you cannot, get massive pluses. If you could, this deck would be just straight up broken. Desynchro, what it allows you to do is send a Burrito back to your deck and then synchro for it again, which gets you another Karakuri from your deck. I do this so I can get another Burrito by getting this level 5 Karakuri from my deck, which is pretty crazy. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm pretty much just going all out here. I have a new fresh Burrito so he can get his effect and I can draw a card, and after I get this Nanashik and go for another Burrito, I can get a Burrito and use my new Burrito. I'm gonna use his effect and get another Nisipachi for my deck, which means I will be drawing 2 cards when Nisipachi changes his own battle position. I was thinking about switching his Mermails battle position, maybe the face down one or something, but I decided not to because I'm thinking, oh, I'm going to draw 2 cards, one of those cards is going to be helpful in some way, so I'm going to be able to continue on doing stuff, and it's going to be awesome. Sadly, when I switch Nisipachi to defense position, I do not draw what I want. I know I'm kind of ahead of the video, so defense position, and I'm going to draw an MST and the level 4 Nisamu. It's really, I've already used my normal summon this turn, so I can't really do much unless I go into another Synchro and then get the Karakuri from my deck. If I go into Bure by reborning a level 4, which I don't know if I've even played at this point, then I could do something, but I end up going into Heliopolis and using his effect to destroy both cards on my opponent's side of the field. I'm thinking that's a Lind, but I'm not really sure what he has in hand, so I'm just hoping that he's going to have to summon a Megalo from his deck, because I'm hoping that he's, going to have to summon a Megalo from his deck, and I'm just going to be able to attack over that. Sadly, he gets the, whatever that thing is, and discards the heavy infantry, which allows him to pop a monster on my field, which really sucks. So I'm going to end up losing my final Burrito, and he's going to have 4 cards in hand to my 5. Now, if these 2 MSTs had been useful, that would have been, I'd be in a much different situation. But sadly, there are 2 MSTs, and he does not have any spheres. So I'm going to activate the Monster Reborn his lead, just because I want to do some damage to him, and I don't want him to be able to get his lead back. So I attack, and then attack for 3,000, bring him down to 5,000. I'm going to set both MSTs in the Solemn here, thinking, okay, there's no way he's going to be able to use a Marksman and hit that Solemn, because, it's a 1 in 3 chance. The odds on my side are that he's not going to hit the Solemn, and I'm going to be able to Solemn whatever he wants. He discards the Markman, gets that guy, and uses Marksman effect to pop my Solemn, because he's just that good and hit the Solemn, which I'm just like, oh god, fine. Alright, at this point I'm somewhat worried because Solemn was my pretty much guarantee at the win. I was thinking, okay, I can Solemn anything that gets troublesome like this Pike here, and I'll be good. But now he uses the Pike's effect, gets another Marksman, and then he's going to special summon from his graveyard another one of the level 7, the same one that he's got on the field right now. I don't know names because I don't play Mermails, but I just know what they all do. so he's going to be able to get another level 7 back, and that's going to be not good for me, because now I know that he can go into the Big Eye and grab my Heliopolis, which will pretty much, I will lose the game because of that. I'm thinking, at least, you know, unless I draw into that Avarice, I won't have an out to this field. He discards another Marksman and hits my MST. At this point, I don't really care what he hits, because I don't think he has an Abyss Sphere, so yeah, I don't really care if he hits my other MST. You know, maybe if he expends resources to hit it because he's afraid, that would just be amazing if he, you know, had to do extra stuff. He's going to attach from the Big Eye and get my Heliopolis, and then use Heliopolis' effect. Since Big Eye cannot attack this turn, he's going to just get rid of that. So, get rid of the Big Eye to destroy my lead, and then he's also going to discard the Heavy Infantry and destroy my face down. Now, or the Marksman, sorry. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Like, pretty sure he can't pop my MST, because it has to be a water monster if I remember correctly. I didn't really care, and for some reason I thought he was popping it with Heliopolis. I guess he was. It was very confusing, but I don't really care. Bottom line, I'm up to 800 life points, and he does not have Cowboy because there's no space for it according to him. So yeah, I get to live this turn. I'm just like, okay, I'm going to rip Avarice off the top of my deck and just win, because he's expended all of his resources and made a field with no cards in hand. I'm just saying, like, okay, I got this limit removal, I can do some stuff, I can win, I can, like, end phase overlay and all this stuff. It'll be great. So yeah, he gets the Bobmid Shark and the Abyss Trite, which is crazy good, so even if I got a Dark Hole, I wouldn't be able to use it. And I don't mean Dark Hole, because Dark Hole's too slow, lol. But yeah, I'm just gonna, like, next turn and hit the Desynchro. That's gonna spell my demise this game, but it was a good game, definitely. And be sure to look forward to the rest of the games in the match. Maybe I'll lose next game, maybe I'll win it, who knows. I still, despite anything that happens in this match, hold that this is one of the best decks of the format. I say the best deck of the format, he disagrees. I still have changes I'd like to make. That Cyber Dragon I don't really like. I like the Solar Windjammer a lot more, but the Cyber Dragon's alright. Maybe, like, side in a Cyber Dragon if I'm going second, I don't know. It seems like a lot to ride on just going second, but it's weird. Solar Windjammer is a good first turn card. Any other turn besides that, Cyber Dragon's a fine alternative. So, you know, it's weird. I don't know if I really care or not, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, I don't have any time left, so I'm just going to say outro and goodbye.